Hello, okay. So we're gonna make blueberry cornmeal type simple cakes in a muffin tin, and this is gonna be an opportunity to discuss baking vocabulary. We're gonna be talking about what we're doing, and this might be educational, maybe. Here's a muffin tin. Okay, let's do it. So we've measured out our stuff because that's long and boring.
Yeah, so we're just doing it beforehand. So we got lemon, which we're gonna zest. We're gonna grate it to get the zest off of it, and then we're going to juice it. We have some eggs that we've left out at room temperature. Some, is that flour?
That's flour.
Flour, some
Cornstarch,
some sugar, melted butter, cornmeal, and of course the muffin tins.
What do we call them? Baking cups? I think baking cups.
Yeah, you see these on cupcakes usually. These are kind of weird, right? They're like
we're not making cupcakes,
they're not
really.
Cupcakes, but they are cakes,
and they are
in
a cup.
cups. but they have cornmeal, which is kind of strange. I'm just chopping the ends off to make it a little easier for myself.
Yeah, good point. This thing is called a grater, I think. We call it a grater. And this is a paring knife. Paring knife. That's what this is.
Or you can just call it a knife, or in this house, one of the good knives. Finish cutting the lemon.
Yes, we're gonna film cutting the lemon. We are juicing the lemon with a lemon juicer. I think it must be called a juicer. I just wanted to make a note that we have already preheated the oven. So preheating is when you turn on the oven and make it hot and up to temperature before you bake. We call it preheating.
American ovens all use Fahrenheit, and it all has a degree of control, usually within 5 or 10 degrees, depending on the oven.
And the default is 350. Okay, so let's whisk the cornmeal. So we're whisking. What Levi's holding is a whisk.
With what else?
Flour. All right, whisk those things, and I'm gonna grab some. Ooh, that's bright. Baking powder and salt.
All right.
Okay, so this is the last of the baking powder that I'm adding. All right, pinch of salt. Very good. All right, so we've whisked this. We've whisked these ingredients. Now it is time. Okay, so we're going to rub this sugar and lemon zest with our fingers to make it fragrant. And then we are going to put the eggs in it, and we're going to mix it with this very old hand mixer. Very nice, very nice.
All right, I said it's fragrant. Ooh, it is fragrant. Okay, I was not expecting it to be that powerful, actually. Let's go.
Oh wow, that smells amazing.
Yeah, let's have a.
That's exciting. Okay.
Egg time?
Egg time. Having fun washing your hands?
I don't want to have sugar on my hands when I'm cracking eggs.
Yes, that is true. 4 eggs with both the whites and the yolks. So the yolks are the yellow parts and the whites are the clear parts. And an eggshell apparently has been rescued from the mixture. Okay, so we're gonna mix this for a while and we'll see you after that. Yep. Time to add the lemon juice. There's the lemon juice. Teaspoon. That's good enough.
Yeah.
So basically we're just mixing things with a not a standing mixer, hand mixer.
I am the standing mixer.
We're gonna add the cornmeal mixture. Okay, we added the butter. Now we're gonna add the olive oil slowly.
Slowly.
In a steady stream.
In a steady stream.
We're dropping the blueberries into the batter. Like this. We have a lot of batter. We're not sure about our amounts.
Yeah, we didn't really even use half of it, so we might have to like do 2 batches or...
Well, we're gonna put more batter on top of all these to cover up the blueberries.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, this juice looks good. Ooh, pretty full.
We were supposed to do 3/4 full, but we might do a little more than that. They might bleed out over the edges as it cooks, but that's okay.
We should not have put juice in that one. Alright, so now we're gonna wipe the batter mess. Wipe up the batter mess.
Just using a paper towel.
Our muffin tin is full of batter. We're gonna put it in the oven.
Alright, and since we're putting it in the oven, this is not yet hot, so I don't need mitts.
Yeah, oven mitts. And we're gonna set the timer for 30 minutes. We'll do 15 and we'll rotate them. Perfect.
Alright, now we
See
wait.
you then. Hey, we pulled these out of the oven because we had extra batter. We put some in like a loaf pan, and that one is still in the oven because it's not done yet. I inserted a knife into one of these and it came out clean. So that means they're done. And they're cooling now.
I would say it's got tones, it's got hints of blueberry, suggestion of lemon, and kind of and echoes of corn.